I've written a load of fucking notes for stuff I wanted to talk about, and it's all just written in like autistic code.
No difference from usual then.
Yeah, it's just like one just says positivity, new chicken, Sainsbury's. What?
Did you write these facts?
Well, no, one just says shower coward. I'm sure I'll remember what these mean at some point. Fucking hell. Yeah, we'll get Nicky on now. We'll knock out a quick 45 minutes or an hour and then we'll call it.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Fucking 7-Up free. It's not bad, but
So refreshing, like.
yeah, it's not bad. I had to pick it up from the shop because I was in a shit mood. I accidentally fucking zoned out after work. I was like, I got a podcast to do. Fuck. I fell asleep in the van and I bailed out of the van. I was like, oh, right, let's relax. No, can't fucking relax. Got a podcast to do. Put your headphones on, Nick.
You use my phone.
Really? That's...
You're coming through my phone and my headphones.
Oh my God.
Feedback central, boys.
Well, it doesn't seem to be picking up or feeding back, so that's all right.
Oh, yeah, it's not very loud.
Whatever. We'll deal with it in the future. Good evening. You're listening to the Old School Ghouls, hot and sweaty fucking support club, because it's now the middle of June and we're receiving a year's worth of summer in 3 days. Coming live from the Sweatbox, you have Dylan. I have Bert. We have Sleepy Pete.
Yeah.
I call it Noddy.
What you called him?
Noddy.
Noddy.
Make way for Noddy.
He looks
Always
like
nodding off like.
he looks like he's on fentanyl.
I wish.
We got Back Pain Dan.
Fucking nah, my brother, for my birthday, he bought me a back support. And to be fair, it's worked wonders.
I'm going to drop kick you in the spine next time I see you. I'm going to miss hell drop kick you from the top rope. You'll walk into my living room and be like, Dale, why the fuck you got a turnbuckle in you? It's like none of your business, but
Thanks.
And also joining us, we have Dog Shampoo. Also known as Nicky. Taken lice free since 93.
No one else has said this. That's how you know you're king, or know how everybody else is polite.
Well, maybe they just don't shampoo many dogs.
Maybe.
Maybe. I can also smell a chewed Malteser from 60 yards. Oh, so we went fucking camping on the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
One of the most naturally beautiful places in the world. And we sat on camping chairs and drunk in the back of a van.
I know.
I think just our luck it'll be the one day that
The back of the van.
Oh,
I got eaten alive, boys. Christ.
Oh, but I had no idea.
After.
I kept saying, like, oh, don't worry about the gnats. Don't worry about the gnats. I got home and I was like, why the fuck are the back of my knees on fire?
I found them in my eyes.
Gnats in the eyes. Gnats behind the foreskin.
We still had a van on Monday. We were going to work on Monday and it was still fucking flying around in the van.
That was good night, boys. Proper enjoyed that.
It was good fun. It felt strange just leaving you there, Dan.
Oh yeah, no, I needed that extra 2 hours, boys. Like I was so drunk. Well, I coming out of it by that point. But no, I needed an extra 2 hours to myself, just laying down. And the drive back was fine then.
Yeah.
Not too hungover, like, but was able to do it. I was dreading it when I first woke up. I was like, oh shit, no, I got to drive now.
It's not happening.
Oh no, the anxiety was kicking in, but then like it was, after 2 hours being awake and half a bottle of Lucozade sorted.
Oh, I think he just accidentally shot himself out of the chat. Bye, Nick. Oh, you know. I'm quite proud of myself, though, that I managed to put my tent up at 6 a.m. ready for
Well done, bud.
2 hours lying
That was
down
funny.
in the tent. I set a goal and I achieved it. It was a very positive weekend, that was.
I got guilty actually because you were like, oh, I might set my tent up, and I was looking at it and I'm like, I couldn't think of nothing worse than trying to physically put a tent up at this time in the morning. It's tired. But I felt bad leaving you do it on your own, and you were like, no, just go sleep. You needed to drive, and I was like, I do.
You're just like,
Yeah,
I'm
any
so-
sleep. Oh, I got hardly any sleep anyway.
don't worry. Scott came out with a van as well. Looked at me putting the tent up. I was like, is he going to offer help? He just went, all right. And then went back into the van. I'm like, fair enough, man. I can't. That's the only reasonable response. I was talking to him later and he said, yeah, I thought I hallucinated seeing you putting a tent up. Because I didn't think anyone would be fucking stupid enough to put up a tent at 6 a.m.
That was after you come down after your wander, when it was.
Yeah.
Your spirit walk, like.
My spirit walk.
Screenshotted that photo as well.
You screenshot it, you prick.
They said it out, so when you follow me, that's what comes up.
You said it on Snapchat.
I'll send it to you, Dan. Don't worry about it.
Is it censored or
please do.
uncensored? Is it-
Censored one. This is the censored one.
That's boring, isn't it?
No, I haven't got any.
You showed me the uncensored, but you sent the censored.
Well,
And the drive back in the van. You just kept pissing yourself laughing randomly every like fucking 2 minutes because you was like reading messages that I hadn't sent.
oh my god, that was dangerous. I hit that phase of drunk. It's like, right, I'm gonna message everyone.
Just that profession I love for some women. Like.
Offering to buy him things and that.
It's that one message you sent to that one person.
Fucking hell, what was it?
Why have you got back with your boyfriend when I planned my whole life for you?
response.
I managed to delete that in time.
Aye, but then you sent it anyway because she asked you what it was.
Yeah.
What was that message you deleted?
And she said back just like a ha 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 ha. I'm like, I'm not kidding. I'm in some Sunday dark fruit, you Nick.
Boy, my favourite day, man.
I got a Bloody Mary on the go.
Oh, what a bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Where do you think you are?
Yeah, it's leftovers from camping. There's loads of booze left in the back of my van. Loads.
Oh, fucking hell. I enjoyed my spirit walk.
I'm about to break it again, mate.
Oh, you man, you just
That was
phasing
the
it.
fucking time of my life. I have never had so much fun in my own mind.
Phasing out of reality and coming back and just smiling. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
That was
man.
it. It was like every time fucking I'd open my eyes, everyone would just be staring at me and they'd be going, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna go again.
My favourite was when he just came back going, oh, I'm fucking weird. Okay, class. Oh, that's funny.
He was,
When Scott went to turn off the light and he couldn't quite reach it. Taking his arm.
did you see him when he went for a piss? When we went for a piss? He fucking he couldn't pick his feet up off the floor to walk. It was like he was just learning to fucking ice skate. I remember turning around looking at him, I was going, you look like an ice skate then. And he looked at me dead in the eyes like, I fucking feel like it.
He's on a fucking weekend retreat with his family, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he phoned me earlier. He was like, no work tomorrow. I was like, why? I was like, well, he said you could go in if you want, but I'm not in. I was like, all right, great. Thanks for that.
Well, at least he called up. to
Nah,
say
he needs it, man.
Yeah, well, he's
He needs it.
he's borderline fucking breakdown all the time.
Oh, man. I dropped him off one day this week. I looked at him and I was like, we jumped in the van to come home from work. I looked at him and went, Joe, I can't fucking wait to take you home. And he was like, why. I was like, shoot down my fucking head in all day. So what do you? I was like, you've been a miserable cunt. Did I come into work? I was in the fucking best mood, and now I'm going home and I'm fucking miserable. I'm being that bad. I was like, Scott, you fucking killed my vibe all day.
Oh,
Sorry,
well.
bad.
Don't worry about it. It's content. That's content.
He brought me when he said nothing for about an hour and then just looked at us all and just went, bad.
That's all we said all week, though. Fucking bad.
Innit? Oh, how are you feeling? Just barred, innit? Double barred. So I learned I can't, well, almost sent psychic messages to my brother. I think he picked up on some vibes of the conversation. For the listener. Oh, my psychic brother alarm's going off. For the listener, for about 10 minutes that night, I tried to psychically send a word to my brother. And I messaged him in the morning. And I was like, what word did you pick up on? And he's like, all right, I'm feeling the words sand and cum. I'm like, okay. The word was bread, but...
What's going on, though, when your brother picks up your psychic vibe and the word has come? What's happening there? Or do we need to keep this for another episode?
Well, I sent him that picture, the picture of me on my spirit walk. I just said, oh, Bigfoot confirmed. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh,
that was strange.
Was good.
I seen you walk off and I was like, I'll be back now in about half hour. Hour passed, I was like, I'm getting a bit worried. Walked up all the way up a mountain. Couldn't find him anyway. I'm like, oh, fuck, where's he gone? Hope you hadn't jumped in the river and fucking passed downstream. So I come back down, sat in my car, about 20 minutes later, you just crossed past and go, look at that. And just a naked picture of you in a forest.
I really wanted to connect with nature and just be, give back to nature, give my beautiful body back and reconnect with Mother Earth. But then I also wanted to take funny photos for my Snapchat. I am the fakest person in the world.
It was funny, though.
It was funny.
I didn't realize how long you was gone before you said giving back the nature walk. Till Pete was like, I'm gonna go on and work for Dylan boys. You've gone for fucking ages.
Well, the first time I disappeared when everyone first went to bed, I was really proud of myself because I wanted to go sit on a rock on the other side of the river, and I was like, I'm gonna sit the fuck out of that rock. And then I looked at the river and I was like, that looks really deep for there. And it's probably really, really fucking cold. And I've been drinking all night. Maybe if I jump in there, both my legs will cramp up. And if I drown by there...
Nobody's gonna know.
No, I'm gonna float downstream and you're just gonna fucking find me floating face down in the river right outside our campsite and be like, oh, that's how he went. So I made an adult decision and decided to sit on a rock on this side of the river and look at the rock I wanted to sit on. And I told myself, well,
Growth, that is.
at least I get growth, personal growth.
But I was in the bath earlier and I was thinking to myself, I wish I went in the river Saturday.
Yeah?
I wish I did what I did and went in the river. Just let fucking sit in it I reckon I would have been spiritual as fuck.
Yeah. You would have come out so cold though.
I know.
Cold
hypothermia,
yeah. He had his spiritual experience, but we're all gonna have to fucking strip off naked and lie next to him so we don't freeze to death. Come on, boys, let's play Mountain Rescue. I'm gonna jump in the river. Fucking.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what I'm gonna do next time, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well.
Next time, I'm taking some fucking bug spray,
Yeah,
definitely.
Next time, let's actually sit around a fire instead of in the back of a van.
Yeah, let's go down to the bit where you actually put your tents on, just on the side of the gravel road.
We were just by the side of the road.
It was good though.
It was good. It was grand. Well, it was certainly better than that fucking family campsite we first showed up to.
I know. Can you imagine?
That Ish went to.
Can you imagine if you fucking stayed there?
We would have been arrested.
Yeah, they wouldn't have fucking... we wouldn't have sat well, we'd be fucking out.
They would have told us to get off site Because they wanted us to camp right next to families, didn't they? They wouldn't even let us go to the other side of the field. We would have got. He would have told us to go off site, and then we'd be like, "Well, we're too drunk to drive," and they would have phoned the police to get us out, wouldn't they?
I know. I would have been fucking. I would have been a riot then.
It would have been funny. It would have been certainly different vibes. It'd be content for the podcast.
It'd be content, but it would have turned. I think it would have turned fucking nasty quick. Like it would have been funny first of all. I think when the police turned up, then I think it would have been fucking.
Who would have snapped then? Who's the one that's going to snap and first like get physical with the police?
I'd probably.
I
would say Nicky.
Yeah. It would have been like. I don't know. Like something like that. I would have found like funny up to a point, and then when the police do actually turn, I was like, right, this is fucking serious now.
His gang life would have kicked back in.
Yeah, like fucking.
Oh yeah,
like gang instincts. I don't know. If a cop was if just say we was in that scenario now, and police did come, and they were all right, then it would have been all right. But if they would have if I'd have had a little inkling of one of them being a bit of an ass, that would have been it. I've got a fucking email on my phone back where they've like put in a complaint against South Wales Police for arguing with a fucking cop over parking in the disabled bay in Brecon.
Yeah?
Yeah, fucking. But it was fucking. I was parked in one disabled bay, and as I was about to leave, this cop in a big fucking Jeep thing pulled in front of me in another disabled bay.
Uh-huh.
So I looked at him and I went, what the fuck he was wearing? So I thought he was blocking me in.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. But out of his car, he come up. He was like, what's the problem then? I was like, what are you fucking blocking me in for? He's like, I'm not. He said, the car behind you was moving. Look. And when I looked in the back, looked behind me, this fucking red BMW was reversing out for me to get out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, sorry, pal. I thought you were being a bit of a dick and blocking me in. And then he just goes, disabled you? What?
So you went...
Yeah, so I was like, what?
I might have to cut that out.
Yeah.
Talk
with a limp.
And I was like,
I thought you said talk with a limp then. She's not a lisp.
Like,
just talking
she's
with
asking
a
you, am I
limp.
disabled? I was just like, no. And he was like, are you with someone's disabled? And I went, no. Why are you parked in the disabled bay? And I went, I can ask you the same fucking question. I was like, oh, one of these, you. And then he fucking squatted down there and started taking my name and my details, and it just went proper fucking. It did get quite nasty at one point. He called for backup.
Yeah.
And then he found a knife in the back of my car. And he was like, what's this for? And I was like,
I was on my way to Cheese Club, officer, I swear.
no, it was a Stanley knife, but it wasn't.
Excuse me, is your name Stanley?
It was Stanley's knife, not mine. It was a Stanley knife, but it was you couldn't retract the blade in it.
No.
So the blade was fixed like it should have been in a case. But he pulled it out, and I'm fucking stood by the side of my car, like with my hands behind my back and everything. Bear in mind, I was on my fucking lunch break from work. I'd gone out to go and get food. So he's like, yeah, I was handcuffed on. I'm like, fucking, I have to phone my manager now to say, sorry, but I'm not coming back to work. I'm in fucking jail. And he comes up to me with this knife, and he was like, why is this hidden in the boot of your car? And I just looked at him like dead in the face, and I went, it's not fucking hidden, is it? Because we just found it. And he was like, all right, then, why is it in the boot of your car? I said, well, we've talked out of like a bunch of tools. I said, I've got tools in my car. I've been fucking doing stuff like. And at the end of it all, he was like, right. No, actually, he was searching my car because he reckons he could smell drugs.
Okay.
Like, I haven't bought or smoked weed for fucking over 10 years, like.
Yeah.
So I was like, crack on, search my car. So he searched my car, he found a knife. And then after all, I was like, what was it? Oh, I'm going to lay you off for the knife. I was like, hang on. Fucking, like, it is sentences for just carrying a knife, let alone fucking, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, just looked at him like, right. And I'm going to lay you off on this, for the suspicion of fucking being in possession of drugs. So I was like, right, okay. And then he went, but I'm going to put a fucking stop and search order on your car. So whenever a cop fucking scans your number plate, they've got to stop it and pull you over. So I was
What
like,
a
you just
dick.
yeah, it's like,
What a fucking prick.
I was like, we're just trying to get that last word. We're just trying to fucking got to have something on you know. So he let me go. I went back to work. I phoned South Wales Police straight away, and I was like, I'm fucking complaining about this guy.
Yeah.
So,
they get such a power trip, man.
apparently, yeah, that's what it was. And he wasn't having. When it was just me and him, he was talking to me all right. He was a bit of a dick, but he was all right. But as soon as his back, as soon as his back, his fucking chest come out, and he was all fucking shouty and pointing in my face and all that. I told him 3 times, like, he was pointing in my face and screaming at me, and I went, I work with kids with fucking challenging behaviour. You ain't gonna get a rise out of me, like.
Yeah, that's why
searching my car and.
That's why everyone needs like fucking dash cams, and you need to record all your encounters with the police.
Well, that was my thing. He had his camera on, and I was like, "No way are you acting in the way which you. If you know you were being recorded, there's no way you would act the way he was."
Yeah.
So that was my thing with the police. I was like, I don't believe that he had his camera on, even though you told me he was putting it on. But there was no like, I couldn't see no light training. Like the GoPro on it with like a red light.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like fucking loads of things I was thinking after. Like when he was searching my car for drugs, but didn't really do that much of a fucking in-depth search. Like
he was just
he had a kid's seat in the back of the car, and he didn't even take the seat out. He just fucking walked around there.
Right, don't give him tips on where you hide your drugs in your car, Nick. Fucking hell.
Like when he patted me down, he only patted like my front pockets down. I had my wallet in my back pocket, and fucking just. Like if you really thought that I had drugs on me, I would have thought you would give me a more fucking in-depth search.
You just wanted to make your life more inconvenient.
Yeah, no, but then I put in a complaint against him and fucking made his life even more convenient.
I just
stand in front of his boss and fucking give his side of the story, and yeah, but he was acting the way he did, and he did have his camera on as well.
Well, what a naughty boy. Don't get me wrong.
Fucking naughty boy. I might look for my emails now and give him a shout out.
Don't get me wrong. That's white privilege, though. If you're a black man.
Proper. Fucking like.
You would have got fucking George Floyded, but can I use that as a verb? Will I have to censor that one?
I don't know. I think I'd have given more of a fight back in George Floyd, like, to be honest.
Strong neck, like.
Oh, I got a beast on there. Been head banging since I was fucking 3, you know. Left the best necks, and they're fucking super strong, like.
George Floyd just needed to listen to a bit more Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, if George Floyd was a fucking Slayer fan, he would have had a beast on it.
Do some fucking windmills, cunt.
Exactly. Hardcore head banging saves lives. From police brutality. I was watching the thing the other day, and there's a group in New York, and they'd fucking scan police radios, and they'd turn up to scenes where police are arresting someone to video them to make sure that they're doing it right. So like the George Floyd thing.
Yeah.
To make sure that doesn't happen again.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
They follow them back to police stations and everything to make sure it's all fucking done right. I can't remember what they're called. There's a documentary thing about it the other day.
Yeah.
Someone developed an app after all that started kicking off. Yeah, it was like an app as you video it simultaneously uploads to the cloud.
Yeah.
So you can destroy your phone. You can't destroy the video because it's automatically uploading instantly to the cloud as well as you record it.
I know in my luck though, I'd accidentally put that on while I'm having a tug, like. It's irrefutable backed up evidence. Fucking
on the internet forever.
It was crazy how many like deaths by police putting their knees on people's necks had been before the George Floyd thing.
Really?
Yeah, like these people were doing it before George Floyd got killed.
It was a common thing.
Guy. Yeah, it was a guy who got killed in New York who the police wanted to arrest him on the grounds of selling untaxed cigarettes.
Fucking hell.
Counterfeit fags, like.
Oh, that was the big guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a big guy as well. And it was 7 coppers put him to the floor. And one of them fucking leant on his neck.
I thought they had him in an headlock.
No, they put the knee on his neck. And you could see him die. You could see him fucking pass out, like. You just stand up and leave him in. None of them tried to like revive him or fuck all. They just left him.
I saw one.
They could have fucking started fucking first aid and they brought him back, but he just all stood there and went like, "Oh fuck, he's dead."
What they're supposed to do is start first aid, isn't he?
Well, they don't have much training in America, do they? Compared to like UK police, do they?
But when they were doing this documentary, they had a Mexican cop who was like sort of quite high up.
Yeah.
But even he was saying about the racism
Yeah.
in the police force. And by the time this documentary got out, this guy had a fucking 20-odd year career as well in fucking the NYPD. By the time this documentary finished, they sacked him. And he was like one of their best fucking serving coppers and everything. And they fucking sacked him because he was exposing the racism in the fucking police force.
Talking about racism in the police force, I met someone the other week. I met him at a rock bar. He's a Ukrainian guy. And he's got a skinhead. And he noticed my bald head. And he just looked at me and he was like really intently looking at me. I'm like, okay.
Does you want to fuck me or fight me like?
You were one of us.
And he had like, I don't know what it's called. It's like the Triskelion. You know that symbol. This can be construed as racist, which is like, I don't know. Anyway, it was like
cross, like.
Yeah, it was like 12. The best way I can describe it is like sevens, like arranged in a circle. Anyway, there's probably a name for it. He had that logo on his jacket. He came out to me and he went, "I'm a skinhead." I'm like, and I looked at him and I was like, "One of the racist ones?" And he goes, "Yeah, are you?" I'm like, "Well, I do a dodgy podcast, but I don't think I'd call myself a skinhead." And he was telling me that he was from Ukraine and just an extreme right-wing racist. It's like, okay, what are you doing in the UK then? He's like, "Oh, I'm in university." Yeah, in university. And I was like, okay, doing what? He's like, "Well, don't judge me for this." I'm like, "I didn't really judge you for being a fucking
racist skinhead."
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'm training to be in the police force." I'm like, "Oh, are you?"
Wow.
How would you get by the screening? Like,
oh, and it wouldn't it? Can you
What's
imagine
that?
him being out on a work stool wearing his jacket with a fucking 7 circle on and all?
Fucking hell.
Party back in my house, start putting on some fucking racist Nazi punk and all like.
what's your favorite film? American History X.
It's just watching it backwards, rewinding
What's your favorite pastime with fucking killing colours?
Oh my god, that's a bit fucking. Fuck me.
It's a bit strong, man.
Yeah, it's
No, fucking, it's mad how it still goes on though.
Yeah.
Right, I don't.
Anyway, in other news, you almost squashed a baby on the weekend. That was fucking nuts.
I didn't. Fuck, I was miles away, man.
You almost
overreacted.
Yeah. I was trying to steer you back into it.
This kid was about 18 months old though. I'm like
Sexy as fuck.
About 20 yards away from his parents, like lying in the long grass, like
a solid 8.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was this? What were they thinking?
Yeah, we were driving to that campsite, and I was like, "Baby, but there." You went, "What?" I went, "Baby, but there."
I started on about like a pretty person, like fucking, I got a baby there, and I was like, wait, it was looking for a fucking 18-month-old baby lying in the fucking long grass, like.
That's probably a good thing if you're looking for something sexy and you glance over the baby.
Yeah. It'd have been pretty thing if I'd have noticed it first of all.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. There's an 8 there. What do you mean 8 months? I mean, no, 8 out of 10. Like.
Yeah, but did you see the look like the mother of the baby gave me? And I was like, why the fuck would you leave it? And it was obviously like a drive. It was obviously a path for cars to fucking drive around. There was no car. I wasn't squeezing in between 2 cars or anything. You know what I mean?
No, to be fair, we were just manically laughing in a fucking van.
Yeah. She was manically laughing from fucking from Abercudden to Brecon.
Oh, fucking hell.
Did Dylan tell you that I fucking nearly killed us and a bunch of cyclists?
Oh my god, you bastard.
That sounded like a competent driver, to be honest, Nick.
I'm fucking competent as fuck, me, that.
Oh, but he filled up his special meter and everything. Fucking asshole. I quietly told him, I was like, I haven't done much driving since lockdown, so I kind of get anxious when I'm in cars. And you were like, "You're a shit passenger, you are. You start saying anything about my driving." I'm like, Fuck, dude, chill, man.
He was driving up this fucking steep mountain and he just looks and he's like, oh my God, that view is fantastic. And then he realised like how deep down the fucking drop was if he'd have gone off the road. He was like, don't go off the road, man. He's like, I don't worry about it. And then he just like switched the car to the side.
Oh, I was just like, it'd be really uncool if you plunged us to our death, man. I'm really not into that right now.
Yeah, and then I told him, I was like, oh, there's this sweet little jump here. If you get enough speed, like, you'll take off. And he was like, yeah, go for it. I fucking done it and smacked my head and nearly knocked myself out.
Oh. Is it
You going
fucking...
towards this group of cyclists.
There were 6 cyclists in front of us in the middle of the road. He catches some gnarly air off this fucking little jump. I'm worried because I smashed my elbow into the door. I'm like, my elbow. I turned around. He's just barely conscious, bleary-eyed as fuck. I grabbed the steering wheel. I was like, well, I can't take his foot off the accelerator. We're going into the back of these cyclists. His soul re-enters his body. He goes, fucking hell. He looks at me. He's like, I kind of knocked myself out there. Like a fucking arsehole.
Oh, honestly, everything just fucking... everything just went into a blur. Like, I could see 6 cyclists and then everything just went fucking, like, white. And it literally just went like fucking from the middle out, like panned out, like white. And I was like, fuck, I can't see that there. And then it just sort of panned back from the outside back in, like fucking. And I came back to.
And then I just started taking the piss. You're like, don't make me laugh. My vision's going again. Like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all that brain shaking, like.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how the fuck I got down to Cardiff, man, to drop you off.
Oh, but I'm, yeah.
I woke up and I thought to myself, I feel alright, I'm going home. And then I got to fucking Merthyr. And I was like, I'm fucking hanging. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
remember like the first 5 minutes. Mind you, I was surprised. I got out of the lanes and then it was literally like 5 minutes and I'm like, fucking in but
it's not far.
it was like across 2 roundabouts and that was it. That was like
Scott and Nicky drew the fucking short straw and took me all the way back to Cardiff for them to just drive back to Aberdeen. And I was just like, thank you, boys. I didn't know what else to say. It's just like, thank you. Boring you, are we, Dan? Fucking yawning in the background, you prick.
I'm knackered, but I have to go in 5 minutes.
Fucking hell, smoking weed and eating soup all day is fucking knackered, is it?
That's hard work, that is.
Say something funny, it might
Cooking it
perk
was
you
hard,
up, like.
Especially if the soup has got bits in it, you've got to chew it, like.
Oh my god.
And then done.
It's non-pure weed, boys. I got loads of bits to eat.
What,
That's a fucking
you said earlier, it's your
goblin.
birthday.
You know what?
You say earlier, it's your birthday.
Yeah, well, on Friday it was.
Oh, happy birthday, bud.
Cheers, bud.
Did I wish you happy birthday on Facebook? Probably not.
I don't think so. Not many people did.
mine doesn't give me notifications anymore.
I wished you for... If fucking 9 o'clock on his fucking birthday message me, he's like, thanks for the birthday message, Bat. I'm like, there's fucking 3 hours left for the day, you prick.
The first thing you messaged me on my birthday is, oh, I hope you have a good hangover. Can you send me that money? No, happy birthday. I was like, I'm happy sending that money.
Well, it's because you fucking...
Right, my birthday.
You kept saying, remind me of that money you owe me. I was working, mate. Some of us got real jobs instead of fucking playing Makey Guitar all day.
Makey Guitar. That's got to be a record when, like, no one old Dan himself has mentioned what he does for a working living.
Yeah, I think that joke is past his prime now, to be honest. I think...
It's been nice. It's been a good 2 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, we stretched 9 episodes out of that shit. What are we going to do now? Dan, yeah, I can't think of anything. I've written a load of stuff down that I wanted to say, but it's all in like autistic code. It's one says rum and coke zero brackets trying to impress. So what? One says video game fitness tracker /fight 6 tramps.
Video game Six Tramps sounds alright, but what the fuck does a fitness tracker have to do with it?
I know what it is.
Virtual one.
Yeah, so my fucking wristwatch, the little goblin demon that lives in my wristwatch that tells me to exercise and not to eat 3,600 calories a day. I think why I respond so well to it is because I was brought up on video games as a fat little buttery teenager. I was trained
Right.
by... I was...
I was the commands as long as it shows up in 8-bit. Like,
Yeah, definitely. I was trained by the like dopamine release of leveling up from like video games. Like you do a quest and you get something, and that's all my little fucking exercise tracker is fucking quests. So for the deeply autistic amongst us, I'm gonna develop an app that gives you fucking experience the more you exercise, and you'll have to fucking fight bosses and that. So you get to like level 12, and it's like, right, you got to box a tramp now, and then you'll get a fucking.
You've got a 12-run spot instead.
Can you imagine that? No, I don't want to. Well, no, I want to help fatties to exercise because I'm a fitness guru now.
Yeah, but most people play D&D at fatties, so.
Aye, but are we going to get them away from the table?
Probably not.
I don't know, maybe.
The best
Fuzz
thing
is big into his Dungeons and Dragons, isn't he?
Well, you could have stopped that sentence at Fuzz is big. I'm sorry.
No, I enjoy it as well, but it'd be good. Like if like you couldn't move on with your campaign unless you get a character to X amount of level, which you do by doing it through an app.
Yeah.
Well, that's why like the Wii was developed, wasn't it? The Wii was supposed to be the
Wii was developed for Nogugo Sakurai. And what's his name? What's the head of Nintendo? It is Sakurai, isn't it?
I don't know, fucking Die Nintendo, isn't it?
Nintendo. Yeah, they're always Nintendo are always trying to get people to go up and go out today with like Pokemon and
Pokemon Go was a fucking. I got autistically obsessed with that over a summer. I walked.
I never got into Pokemon
when that came out, I never walked so much in my life.
I never got into Pokemon as a kid, but then when Pokemon Go came out, I got fucking like well into that.
Fuck yeah.
It's the only time I took my dog for a walk.
Oh, you must really love your dog. Like, nah, man.
I do love him. I just don't walk in.
Fuck my dog. Look at my level 6 Rattata, man. He's fucking wild. He just learned hyper fan.
So go and have to stand outside fucking come their mission to use fucking Pokemon fucking training and all that.
Yeah, what are you doing? Stay away from my Pokestop, you fucking slag.
Yeah. Can't use all my data. I gotta go train my Pokemon like.
Yeah, I bought a portable battery and a better phone just so I could play Pokemon Go on it. Thanks for the content, Dan. That was a sick cough, bro.
Just walk around with.
We are fucking nerds, aren't we? I think that neo-Nazi guy that I was talking to was playing Pokemon Go. That's an odd fucking visual.
Yeah, I hate anyone else other than Mike, but let me play this Japanese game.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to think. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'll think of it in the next week and then I'll add it in editing. Me with a completely different voice and then just like you guys laughing.
Or sample laugh tracks like from the demos.
I am going to have to sample laugh tracks for you, Pete, because you laugh silently and it fucking infuriates me.
Oh, I'd get a proper cheesy one.
I can see him laughing silently now and it's like, I'm fucking funny. Fucking and this is like people don't know.
Can't help it.
Get like a proper like 80s game show fucking audience laughing, clapping. Laughs like
it's such a self-conscious thing. I laugh. I say something that Pete finds funny and he laughs and it just to the podcast listener sounds like a really awkward silence.
Yeah.
It
sounds like only me and Dan find it funny, like it's just miserable. Don't find anything funny.
What did we say? That a gypsy curse stole your laugh or something?
You didn't buy Heather off a gypsy, so she took his laugh.
What are we on about? Your ex, Nicky, whose gift of hearing was stolen by a Barbie doll?
Oh, boys, you can't put that in.
Yeah, I can. I edited it.
No.
Just don't say her name, man. You got loads of FXs.
It's just going to be obvious who it is,
You
isn't it?
compared it to the monkey hand.
fucking listen to it. It's a podcast.
The fact you had to scream that to get it out.
You fucking sick, you are. I told him that they use the fix now. That in now.
It's a happy ending.
Oh.
Can you say how it happened? Because it's fucking funny.
Oh, please don't bother it. You can put anything in it, but just don't bother it. That's fucking sad.
No, that's gonna get a fucking laugh, man. All right, I'll respect. Yeah, I'm not gonna respect. I'm totally putting it in.
Fucking prick.
Don't
Stolen
worry.
by a Barbie doll.
Well,
Oh.
do you want to tell the story without Nick, or shall I?
No.
Just no. Well, Nicky was saying that he had this ex who was a lovely, lovely girl, really nice. Like he had an amazing time with her, and because she had an allergic reaction to the plastic in a Barbie doll, she went deaf, which is quite extreme.
What?
And then it turns out it was a cursed Barbie doll that stole the gift of hearing, and that Barbie doll can now hear.
A Barbie doll is now a fucking full-on fledged human being. It's just travelled from house to house in Mali, taking fucking
Stealing senses. Yeah.
people's fucking senses.
Slowly becoming human. Like.
Yeah.
As creepy that is. If you yeah. What do you do if you saw your dolls come to life? Not that I play with dolls, that's gay.
Yeah.
what would you do?
Action figures.
Yeah, what would you do if your models came to life? Your action, yeah, you fucking.
I would literally shit you and Nickers because that's my main worst fears.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
My nan got my sister a doll for Christmas when we were kids, and fucking it looked like a miniature Chucky. It looked
Okay.
like a fucking
Oh,
like an Aldi's version of Chucky. It was like a fucking
you want to check your wish, like.
it was proper creepy. And like you said, my mother about this doll giving us the creeps, and my sister then what happened? My sister stamped on it and I caved his face in and then put it in the bin.
That's the way. That's how you get the curse out of them. You got yeah.
It was proper fucking on. Like I remember it like really freaking me out as a kid. Like even if I couldn't see it and I knew it was in the room, I would think it was looking at me like fucking. Yeah, there was something about it, man.
My sister was a proper psycho, and when she was a kid, she used to sleep with the door open,
Yeah.
like a
I
psycho.
can't see.
Yeah, like just casually. So I used to have to get up and walk out of my room and look in her room
To watch her
right there.
and you
To watch her sleep.
to watch her sleeping. You're like, the good thing is I didn't have to open the door to watch her sleep.
No, but like her bed was over there, and like opposite the door was a chest of drawers with all these China dolls on. And I used to have to run past the door because I freaked me out because I couldn't look in there because I just see all these like, and the landing like, to be honest, there'd be like a glimmer in their eyes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Fuck off.
She caught you watching her sleep once. She's like, right, gonna have to fucking put the dolls up.
Here to go pee.
My camera's away.
Thanks for the content, Daniel.
That's what I'm afraid of, little girl ghosts as well.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was a little boy, you're right, like. Have you ever had like a fucking ghost experience? Like fucking
Yeah.
seen a ghost?
Well, I've changed my opinion now on mental health. There's nothing wrong with my brain. I'm just filled with ghosts. I'm filled with ghosts.
Why did you go missing? I don't know. It wasn't me. It was the ghosts.
Just
I
fucking,
remember saying about that in camping.
we get
It's not you,
fucking
man. Don't blame yourself. It's the fucking ghosts.
just filled with ghosts, man. Just too many ghosts inside
There's
me.
just too many ghosts in your head. That's all it is. It's like, yeah. That's what it is.
I need to be trepanned, like.
I'm going to sit down now with my next mind appointment and be like, conquered it. Conquered mental health. It's not really mental health, it's ghosts.
Fixed it.
Ghosts in your head.
She'll just speak into a lapel and be like, he's on to us. He's on to the fucking ghost theory.
Starts writing furiously on his notepad, like.
Men's mental health and fucking cancer, two of the world's biggest conspiracies. Like, fuck, he's busted us.
Old school ghouls solve mental health and paranormal experiences.
No, like, whoever, like, do you think they've ever seen a ghost? Like,
only on incredibly high amounts of ketamine. It's the only time I've seen ghosts.
no, I've had some fucking experiences, like.
Yeah?
I haven't had anything for fucking years, though, but
The ghost's like, oh, this one's fucking barred, but we're leaving him alone.
ghost like this one's fucking better.
He done stop one.
He got enough in his head, we should leave him alone, like.
Yeah. No,
But,
fucking. Well, used to get to a certain part of the road when I was going to my mother's, and my seatbelt would always unclick, and it would only happen.
Did you happen to be going over jumps at the time?
No, as I was coming
big
turn into,
pothole.
into like my mother's drive, my seatbelt would always unclick. Not always unclick, but
That's some Final
I don't know,
Destination.
man. Say fucking.
It was your passenger.
It happened like 6 times in a year. Like fucking, like turn like that, and I go, what the fuck, my seatbelt? But it never happened when I was driving anywhere else. It was always, if it did happen, it would always happen there.
I'm going to put in the
And-
X-Files theme behind this.
And where my mother lives or lived, was like a hot spot for car crashes.
Was it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, proper fucking, like proper nuts.
Ghost
What was
crashes.
that
Like.
pothole kept on clicking his seatbelts?
That's what I was thinking it was. It was like some fuckers like, die you bastard. Click. But no, I had few like fucking driving up the M4, and I'm sure I had Scott in the car. I had a few people in the car. Mike Mason, didn't I?
Mike, yeah, I know Mike Mason. I didn't know you knew Mike.
Yeah, fuck guy.
We shouldn't say people's full names. Mike Mason from Aberdeen.
Yeah, used to be
Who's
cool. Mike Mason was in the car with me. Scott. I had a car full anyway, and I was coming up the M4 from Swansea towards East.
There's no one in the car, just a bunch of ghosts. Like,
Yeah, just,
we off, boys.
They weren't really there, they were just there in spirit. Fucking.
Scare you straight, bud.
Scare you straight.
Oh, no.
That came
Have
with
you
me,
seen
Adam.
that on Facebook? Fucking,
No.
it come up the other day. Something scared them straight.
What, like a conversion camp, was it?
Yeah, like a gay conversion camp.
Oh my
Scared 'em
God.
straight.
Can we develop a gay conversion camp except convert people from straight to gay? It's Pride Month.
Scared them Bentley. No, anyway, fucking, I was driving the car.
Probably
And someone
best to
called the
distract me from the conversion camp
Yeah.
idea.
Somebody caught the corner
I'm going to
and I
make
looked
Dan
like
gay.
that. And I had
Traumatize him
to
gay.
fucking, I had to double take because I could see someone who looked like they were standing holding a backpack, stood on the rail, looking up and down like they were about to cross the road.
Yeah.
But I seen them, looked away, and then when I looked back, they were in there. I was like, fucking hell, I'm sure I just seen someone try to cross the road. And I think it was Mike Mason that said, I seen it as well. So they were there and they weren't. And then the same night, with the crossback in Club Guide.
Not personally, but crack
It's
on.
the old road then, it comes from here right to Club Guide before they built the
Oh,
bypasses
yeah.
and all that.
I know.
But the crossback used to be a pub. Yeah, I know. The crossback used to be a pub. It's a house now in the dip of the road.
Yeah.
And Scott was telling us this fucking story of someone that he knew whose father was a taxi driver,
Uh-huh.
and he picked someone up pissed from outside the pub before it was turned into a house. And this bloke was like, he reckons was fucking like flat out steaming, couldn't fucking walk and all that. So he like picked him up, put him in the taxi, said, where do you go? And he was like, oh, I'll guide you. So as they're going through the lanes, he's like, where do you go in? And his bloke wouldn't tell him. He just kept saying, I'll guide you. And he could hear like all his change at the floor. And he's like, oh, fucking here we go. He's paying me in coins, but it's like all over the floor. When they'd come into Fluke Guide under the lights, he turned.
Turns out they were changed and it was his ex-business partner. Holly.
the ghost
You
of
need to
future
change
past.
your ways, fucking taxi driver.
And anyway, when he came into the lights, he turned around to say, like, where am I going on this junction, left or right? There was no one in the taxi. And he put the light on to have a look to see if there was money on the floor, and there was no money there. And as he was telling me a story, as he got to that punchline of the story, I came around the fucking corner, and there was someone stood in the middle of the fucking road. But, like, they were there, but they didn't have a face. It was like a silhouette of a person.
Fucking hell, what?
So I fucking swung the car around. So I thought I was going to drive into someone. Slammed the brakes on, put the reverse lights on, and we all looked behind, and there was no one there. I was like, fucking hell, I was nuts. So I turned the car around, drove back up the hill to see if they were there. There was no one there. So I turned back around at the end of the road, come back around the same corner, and it was there again. And I said, I ain't going back for the fucking second time, no chance, I'm off. Fucking kept going.
What?
And everybody's seen it.
Fuck off.
All my life.
That's spooky, innit?
Like, literally nearly crashed the car. Fucking, because I was coming around the corner, and I had to slam the brakes on. My car was, like, skidding out sideways. And it was there. And it was like, fucking, we all of us said that didn't have a face. It was a person, but you couldn't tell it was a person. It was just locked.
Like
It
a
was
shape.
yeah, it was a shape of a person.
Also
a
known.
shape of a person. And we all
That's
seen it
good,
together, and we all fucking screamed together.
What do you reckon, man? Like in ghost or aliens, in your professional opinion?
What?
Ghost or alien?
Oh, in the road?
Yeah.
Ghost.
Alien.
Go. Ooh, Pete says.
Aye.
Ooh.
Fucking saying aliens. Me and Scott seen a spaceship the other day.
I saw a fucking spaceship over a mount the other day.
It was in Penderyn.
Okay. All right. Because I fucking saw something that was not abiding by the laws of physics.
Well, this is it. I said to Scott, fucking about, because it was a light. We dropped my sister off on the farm. As we come to the farm in, I could see a white and a red light together, like, you know, like what would have on an helicopter.
Yeah.
Plane. But it was just there, and it wasn't like when a helicopter hovers, you can see it kind of, it does still move a bit. It doesn't stay completely still.
Yeah.
But they were completely still, right? And it was up on the sort of the horizon of the mountain.
Yeah.
So me and Scott, I said to Scott, I said, "That's a fucking alien, that is." And Scott was like, "Oh, fuck off, is it?" And all of a sudden, this light sort of like went like over the top of the mountain, because it went like really small and stayed there. And he went,
Yeah.
"Fucking hell, that was nuts," because it went fast. It went just fucking.
Yeah. Dude, I saw
then-
this exact same thing over Mount. It was just
Was
a
it?
dot that was dead still. And it was fucking miles away.
As we were driving down from Penderyn, it was coming not side by side. It was side by side, but it was fucking miles away.
Yeah.
And Scott was like, "That ain't a fucking helicopter," because he was convinced there was a fucking helicopter first of all.
Yeah.
And then it sort of zipped across us and went over to like sort of tree but side of the
Yeah.
valley, and then just fucking shot off and disappeared over the mountain. And the two of us just sat in the car like, that was fucking nuts.
Mhm.
Like, it was the type of thing, if I'd have seen it on my own, and I would have told you, we were all going, fucking bollocks.
Yeah.
But to have somebody there, like Scott was like, "Nah, that's not a fucking alien, don't be stupid." And then all of a sudden he was just like, sat in the car like, fucking hell, that was nuts. That wasn't a fucking an aircraft, like, that was something else.
Well, it was when I was over at Danny's for food and trying to convince her to cheat on her boyfriend, but she didn't. Boring bitch. Made a nice meal though. Yeah, sat in the garden with my friend Carrie. So I'm like, she's like, "What the fuck are you staring at?" I'm like, "An identified flying object." She's like, "Oh, okay, nice one, Dill. How's the weather?" I'm like, "Look at that, dead still," and then bang, it shot up really quickly, and yeah, was not abiding by the laws of physics. But so I've got up now the 5 traits of a UFO: anti-gravity lift. Unlike any known aircraft, these objects have been sighted overcoming the Earth's gravity with no visible means of propulsion. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sudden and instantaneous acceleration. We saw that. What's that?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Fucking aliens at him.
He's,
You know too much.
they've taken him off to be with his people, like. Your signal is terrible, Dan.
Fuck.
What were
You
you
might have been
saying?
saying stuff for just not
Yeah,
coming
he's been
through.
saying stuff the entire episode.
He's had loads of good stories and content. He's not fucking with it.
Mhm. This hyper.
Nah.
Yeah, what were you saying, Dan?
I can't remember. I was just a sarcastic comment.
I'm sure it
Over
was.
my ass. What was the second fucking?
I'm sure it was really funny, Dan. Can I just boot him from the chat? How do I do that? Mute.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, now. All right,
He
thanks.
sounds even more stoned than what he usually is.
I thought he was stoned, boys.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, sudden and instantaneous acceleration. There's hypersonic velocities without signatures. If an aircraft travels faster than the speed of sound, it typically leaves signatures like vapor trails or sonic booms. Many UFOs accounts note the lack of such evidence. All right. Low observability or cloaking. Yeah. And then transmedium travel, which is when you're a boy but you want to be a girl.
It's when you want to be over here, but you're over
It's
here.
when you're psychic, you want to be telekinetic.
You want to go from A to B.
No, it is actually from traveling in water to traveling in air, traveling in custard or any other medium.
Walking on custard.
Not custard, but because that's a non-Newtonian liquid. You try and fly in that, the custard's going to stop you.
No,
Imagine an alien coming out of your custard. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. We've got
Yeah, but
PTSD from
That's
the
the
camping
point, Dan.
ground.
It's going to be an UFO. It can fly through custard because normal stuff can't fly through custard.
Yeah,
That's the point.
thank you for that, Pete. I'd give
How the
that
fuck
one.
would you get such a volume of custard together to try and fly something through it?
Well, if you
Like,
subscribe,
how do you know that for a fact?
if you subscribe to our Patreon, the old school goals, as soon
If
as
you
we
watched-
raise,
If you watched Brainiac Science Abuse when you were a kid,
Science
more-
abuse.
see him walking across custard in a pool.
Mythbusters did it as well. I graduated from Brainiac to Mythbusters. I was a real.
It wasn't
fucking
called science
scientist.
abuse, so was it?
It was. It was
Yeah.
called fucking Brainiac Science Abuse.
Brainiac Science Abuse. They just used to put
Fucking
shit
hell.
in microwaves for a laugh, like, and blow them up.
You wouldn't get away with that these days.
Why not?
Science abuse. You
Yeah.
fucking- You just can't throw the word abuse from you, you know?
You just trigger too many people, like.
All right, Brainiac
Science
science molestation, like.
Science abuse. How do you know science likes to be fucking referred to like that? Like of hurt science's feelings.
I'll always go for aliens over ghosts every time because there's definitely the chance of being aliens. There's no chance of being ghosts.
I cannot wait till I come back as a ghost and I just start fucking inhabiting all your things. I'm gonna kill myself
man.
at 33
I've had like fucking
just so
them
I can possess your shit.
them two stories with it. I've had fucking like way more.
Well,
I don't know what to call them, experiences.
yeah. Well,
Than
my
just
brother,
them two. Like,
we'll have to get my brother on as a professional because he did that Something Peculiar podcast, didn't he? About paranormal stuff.
yeah.
Well, I was reading, you know, when you see like people reckon they saw ghosts and they saw people from other times and that. There was one thing about there being, you know, that film Deja Vu with fucking Denzel Washington, where they say, if you fold, shut up, Dale, where they fold the universe and then you can look back at it, and that's why they were looking back
Yeah,
in time.
yeah. Fucking hot dog theory.
Yeah, they reckon that when people see ghosts, that's what it is the fold in
The fabric of reality, like.
and you were seeing like basically a shadow of the past rather than a ghost.
Okay, yeah, I get all my information from Denzel Washington films as well.
No, that was just an example.
When I watch Law Abiding Citizen, it just made me want to go out and be a fucking better person. Like,
Denzel.
it was, right?
No, Gerard Butler.
Who is it?
You freak.
Fuck. Who's it?
You gave a question to me. It's with Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, fuck, I. No, that's Denzel Washington, eh?
I don't know, I
Which one
got
is it you're on about?
What is it?
Boys, I'm going to have to go up here. I'm fucking knackered.
No. Bye, Daniel. Thank you so much.
Dan.
Thanks for all the input, Dan.
Yeah.
It's no problem, boys. I'm glad to be of service. You know I'm always here for you.
Right.
Cheers,
Goodbye, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot off, boys.
All right.
In this too.
Miss. It's only, go have some soup now, babe. Fucking hell. Check your back support
Have
on.
some-
Have a wank and have some fucking soup.
Have some
All
soup
the
and sort your
same
life
time.
out. I could have sworn I was Denzel Washington.
Not all black people look alike, Nick. Christ.
Oh,
Like I seen the role models now. If you're white, then you Ben Affleck. If you were black, then you Denzel Washington.
Oh.
Right, sorry, boys.
but
Supido.
yeah, I've just learned that I could change people's names on this Zoom
Thanks.
call.
Class.
Dan McNeil, the soup loving paedophile.
Wow.
All right, Dan, are you leaving or what? We want to fucking slag you off, mate.
Sound. All right, have fun slagging me off, boys.
All right, ta-ra, bud. Good night, mate. Fuck me, thought he'd never leave.
Fucking Supido.
Yeah.
Has he been back down this weekend, have he?
I don't know. I think he went to see his missus. To be fair, none of us did say happy birthday to him.
I said, I was talking with him before he come on. He went come down on the Friday, went back up to his parents on the Saturday, had a bit of house party, and then came back up to Dorchester yesterday, I think. What day?
Well, we should have got him a card or something. Well,
He said, I thought that's what we were going camping for my birthday as well. And he did mention it because Corin said about his birthday, and then Dan said about his as well. And we're like, we'll just do the two together, and everyone go, and then everyone dropped out.
no fucker came as soon as all the ghouls agreed we would go in.
Are you starting to see it now?
Well, no, I think
Are you
that's your
starting
part.
to see it now?
Is that a regular thing?
Shauna just drops out all the time, though.
Yeah.
That was expected.
Who dropped out then?
Whatever she says is just fucking taking a pinch of salt. But I'm telling you now, it's because fucking we're too well from.
Yeah. So in the coming years with the download group, are we going to take it over? Because I wouldn't mind leading it and making it much more militant and much more.
I don't even think it. I don't even think it's going to be a download group as such anymore. It's more like fucking S&M now. That's what I feel.
Fucking hell. Are you okay?
It's seen as the fucking enemy. Like, fucking
It's gonna get more Final Solution-y, like.
I've had 3 cans of fight squash. Like.
Are we going to start a fucking splinter rebel group then, and then fight to take it back?
I don't think it's that. I just think it's fucking. Fuzz has had a kid now. Scott has had a kid now, so they're just fucking more chill than they. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not. And like, I don't know, like them, like Hish and Shauna and all that, and they're just fucking, they always bother together.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
if their group is not going, that's why we assumed this wasn't coming, because usually
that's what I mean.
one of them
come in and all that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of them would never usually come with us if all of them ain't coming.
No.
Yeah. I think you're fucking paranoid as shit, Nicky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not. It doesn't. I don't bother by it. I'm not phased by it. That's just what
you experienced.
Well, yeah, I think
that's just what I. No, it's just what I think. I don't like. It's not. I don't dislike any of them. It's just fucking.
They're all fucking weak losers that can't hang with the big fucking dogs.
Yeah. They fucking. They ain't into what we're into. You know what I mean?
Well, fucking gay shit in the back of a van at a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Licking sweat off the van ceiling, like.
Oh my god. Humid.
Yeah. Yeah. You opened it.
Did
we add any more? You had a drip on a spoon. A drip. Or do you went to tip it?
Nicky's son has developed a Calpol addiction already, is it?
He fucking knows it.
He's on the lean, man. That's fucking child lean.
Fucking. He knows it. We had fucking with banana ones from the doctors the other day. Penicillin.
Oh,
fucking hell. I gave him a spoonful as soon as he got in the van. And he was like, what's this?
It's so nice, like.
When can I have more?
But one of my earliest memories is being naked, apart from like a Fireman Sam outfit. And my mother put in that fucking
yellow shit.
banana calpol in my mouth.
I always remember it being gritty.
Yeah, probably.
They're
Yeah,
fucking
that
gritty,
is.
like.
It's because there was like a really fucking high sugar content, I think, and it would like grit up around
Sugar
the
granules,
rims.
like.
Yeah, but she chucked that in my mouth, and I was like, I ain't having that, and I spewed all over her.
Yeah, I wasn't fussed on it as a kid. Like fucking.
I loved it.
So yeah, I don't know. Like Calpol is really sweet. Like, there was a girl in school with me when she was young. Fucking had to go to hospital because she necked about the Calpol.
Fucking hell. What is calpol? Is it just paracetamol?
It's
It's a low dose.
paracetamol, but it's
Purple and tastes nice.
yeah, it's a lower strength. Obviously,
Yeah.
like, fucking
Lower
kidneys and
milligrams,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, kids' kidneys and everything are fucking smaller and it.
Weak, pathetic kidneys.
Yeah, haven't developed and all that shit. So that's
I
what
never
it
liked
is.
marzipan, so I never had the calpol. I always preferred the banana flavoured.
Yeah, but that was just like-
marzipan's fucking rank. Like Calpol's right.
marzipan. That's like the icing stuff on cakes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking Christmas cake. Innit?
What's that got to do with anything?
That's what calpol tastes like, apparently, isn't it?
Does it?
No.
I don't think I've ever tasted marzipan.
I never had calpol.
Calpol's just
I never had it.
Purple flavour.
hang on, I got the box there. I'll have a look now.
Oh my god, fucking
It's dark fruit flavour it is.
the same numbing effect.
I was about to say, yeah, that had the same effect.
I got the box here, so see if it's in it.
Chemist Nicky,
No, I had to do all
Pharmacist.
this shit for my old job, didn't
poisoning kids like.
I? Fucking, some of the meds I had to give me proper fucking.
Heavy duty.
Yeah, strong ends. I still can't get over.
Dazzlam and all that. So fucking.
What? Say that again. You said that amazing.
Strawberry flavour.
Strawberry. No way. Purple flavour.
It's got McNeil on that.
What do you mean?
Bottom of the box. On one of the corners.
Sugar-free
It's got
infant
McNeil.
suspend. Is my camera?
No, not the baby. The actual name.
What? What are you on about, Pete?
You flip in the boxes on one of the corners on the bottom.
He's
From
dyslexic,
McNeil.
but he's not going to find it.
Fuck off.
It's like giving a dog a Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fucking hell,
I've
look
never
at the
seen
eye.
it.
Really? How the fuck did you see that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Just sort of
fucking
thinking, I was
eagle
like,
eyes, man.
McNeil, like.
McNeil Products Limited.
Oh, don't tell him I
Oh.
know.
That's where his Tory parents made all their money. Fucking
It's a
pharmaceuticals.
registered trademark.
Poisoning our kids. Are we going to get like...
Yeah, I had to do medication training and all that when I was in my old job.
We've done plenty of medication training at parties.
I am self-medicating training. Then, fucking diazepams and fucking sleepers and
sleepers and wakers and twisters and shakers and fucking movers and
downers, inners, uppers.
movers and groovers and fucking
It was fuck, what was it called? We had fucking we had one kid, and when you kick off, we would have to fucking drug him like.
fuck yeah.
Him, like.
Yeah, diazepam.
Did you have like a blow dart? Like
That was next on my thing. I was like, look, we got so bad. Like, I was like, can't get in the room anymore. Can we have like a fucking like a dart gun or something? And they were like, nah. This is like borderline fucking.
we're gonna have to Cincinnati zoo him. The gorilla has the toddler.
This is like touch and go of fucking like what we're allowed to do. Shooting it with a fucking tranquilizer dart. They couldn't fucking pass. Like it's the fucking needs of the child.
Well, it'd save him and others around
Safety
him.
work, innit?
So you used to go
You've got to
nuts.
provide a safe working environment for your employees.
Yeah, he was on 10 milligrams of fucking diazepam.
What is diazepam?
Valiant.
Oh, is it? God, there's so many
Like-
names for it. It's all codes.
And he was like 15, 60.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
Oh,
it wouldn't
shit.
touch him up. It would not fucking touch him.
It just make him angrier.
We, a different on my work, and we got it passed by fucking social services and all that for this one kid who had to have like a bunch of teeth out.
Yeah.
But he was so big and strong, like as soon as he seen like a doctor or a hospital or something, he just fucking loses shit. So they give us a bunch of fucking Valium, to sedate him for the car ride there.
Okay, yeah.
And they just did not fucking touch him at all.
He started slamming vodkas down him. He's
Man, he had about fucking 70 mil of Valium in him. Like fucking, before we got to fucking Prince Charles Hostel, and he was fucking wide awake. He was fucking, as soon as you pulled up outside Prince Charles Hostel, the fucking van was rocking. We had to phone for fucking other staff to come. Take him to the hostel. And then we had to fucking restrain him, hold him down on a bed, from the fucking gas him out like.
Fucking poor bastard. That must have been terrifying.
Yeah. It was fucking, for him, like, oh yeah, for him it was terrifying, but for like everyone around him as well. Like,
It was funny as fuck.
he fucking booted this girl, right? I swear, no, this is fucking, no, the thing, this is Sparta.
Yeah.
It was one of them kicks, man. He kicked this
Gave her an
nurse
abortion,
flying
like.
back into a fucking, like a medication cupboard.
Fuck.
And she shouted and sweared in there, and she was like, "You fucking little bastard." Honestly, no need that, man. You could hear the air coming out of her, like, proper fucking, and it was a sideways fucking bomb straight in the guts.
Fuck
But,
yeah.
I'd be like, I had to fucking, like, I had to go up there and say, like, I'm so sorry that happened.
Mm.
Like, you know, we have tried to avoid it happening. You guys have got like fucking 70 mil of Valium in him as well.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just
and it's
made
just
him
not doing anything. This woman's like, yeah, but you should have more staff, and you should. And I was like, look, if you see fucking 4 big lads holding and walking with another big lad,
Yeah.
clearly doesn't look like he's normal. Dare I say?
Yeah, poor bastard.
And people are saying, oh, excuse me, can you move back? Can you move back?
Yeah.
And then he's fucking kicked it. Like, you know, you have had fucking fair warning. Like, so, you know.
It's like, what do you want to put him in like a Hannibal Lecter fucking?
Yeah. Like, what do you want me to do? Fucking put him on the floor and drag him in by his ankles? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just fucking stupid, man. Yeah. It was fucking, I can remember it, but plain as day. And she like folded around his foot as she come off the floor. Like, it was a fucking. Do you know if I was in UFC, but that would have been banned like the 12-6 elbow. It was that gnarly of a kick.
The ultimate stopping kick, like.
Oh, honest to God, I think he must have like ruptured something inside. He must have, because it was fucking proper like fucking like fucking.
Whoever
the soul plex, like.
Whoever you the noise of people when they're winded and they're trying to breathe, it's the funniest shit ever.
It's funny when it's not you, isn't it?
Oh, once I've been
You
winded.
think you're fucking dying.
Once I've been winded, it's fucking rough as shit.
It's fucking
I got punched in the throat.
Oh my God.
Like, he caught me there, and I could breathe in, but I couldn't breathe out.
Oh my God.
Started swelling up.
I was just panicking, like, I was like,
Fucking, he's swelling up. A bunch of bumpers come round, start singing. It's like, no, boys, fucking hell. He just needs to breathe. Yeah, but it gives you all that instant fear. It's like, oh my God, have I bashed my larynx? You know, am I dying?
Yeah.
I thought my larynx had collapsed, that I couldn't breathe. Like, I was
Yeah.
gone.
It's horrible. It's the fucking. It's like when you bang your elbow, but fucking 10 times worse. It's like when you bang your elbow,
and you get
everybody finds it funny, but it's fucking awful.
No, I don't feel like my life is threatened when I bang my elbow.
That's what I said. It's 10 times worse.
You haven't banged your elbow probably, right?
I'll be in the kitchen when you boys come up.
You know when you bang your elbow, when you feel like the fucking devil is coming for you.
Well, last time I banged my elbow, I looked over and the driver of the van was unconscious.